Just in case it becomes an issue of national security and treason, I'm going to read off the remaining Skype contacts that I have on my list and their nicknames. Cruff, Stopping the Rot, Billy Carlin, Clifford Lee, Echo Sound Test Service, Feliki Eteria, James H. Fetzer, got a yellow sign unavailable beside him now, Jim Maloney, Lillian Ritchie, Max Bliss, Nicky Kemp, not the banking dynasty, Mabalip relations. P, he's my Australian contact. His mum was a wizard in the genetics sector. She can make babies for Elton John, in other words. Then you've got Paolo Rinaldi. He's a music fan. He loves Hayley Westenra, who sung for George W. Bush. Rushdie Abu Hamda. He's a decent kind of bloke, enslaved by a crooked academic at Durham University, who, as soon as I expose the religious fraud, begins to use Calpurnius Pisa's image as his Facebook image. Cynthia Labo, Trisha P, Woo Jum King. I had to write references for him in Korea, in Vietnam. And Otago University wouldn't let me study Agent Orange with very elite scholars out of Vietnam coming across with the funding to study that very topic. And Ray Helliwell, who used to be an acolyte of mine when I was working at Imperial College London, used to take my advice on all sorts of things. I cannot tell you his family history because it is followed me around on both continents, and his wife is not her allegiance to Hyman Roth has been broken by many people around the world. Right, so if any of that is dubious, those are, my friends, the morning after Nala Nala was either killed by his friends or he changed his name back to its original name, which nobody's allowed to know. My conversation with his wife, which was actually him behind the Nala Nala label in the three-cornered conversation sector, has been taken down as I attempt to upload the video on Scottish treason and the feudal system that still runs Scotland through the estates in the west coast, in the north coast, in the south coast, in the central belt, in all of the fucking regions. We are enslaved by the elites that have houses that are so big, and so many of those houses that nobody lives in them except the workforce that are money laundering all around the globe, and the Duchess retains the right to bust the pension fund using one of 700 or so Ponzi schemes. Right, it will take me another day to upload the original video. This one I'll do on the other computer for national security reasons. Bye bye Skype personnel.